You're watching your news leaders. This is First Coast News. Good Morning Jacksonville, Saturday.
The Jacksonville Humane Society has a long road to recovery ahead, but that road is getting a little bit easier thanks to one artist. Find out how a new exhibit is helping the cause coming up in a live report. For more than 5 months now, the Jacksonville Humane Society has been on the road to recovery. A fire destroyed the shelter's building, a building that was home to so many animals. Now an artist is using his talents to help raise money for the rebuilding efforts. 99.9 Gator Country's Eden Kendall is live this morning in Avondale with more. Hey there, Eden.
Hi. Well, Ron Burns is an artist from Phoenix, and he specializes in this kind of work. These are the dogs of Ron Burns. It's a book of his work, and here at this gallery you'll be able to see a lot of his work and maybe pick up a few pieces and help out the Jacksonville Humane Society while you're at it. Now, Ron, a lot of these dogs have significance in that they're rescue dogs, or for some of these dogs and cats were rescued. But let's talk for a minute about this piece, and then I want to open up the book and show another rescue dog.
Sure. This piece here was done after 9/11, very much like seeing the fire at the Jacksonville Humane Society as we were watching the news one morning, as all of us were when the World Trade Center came down the towers. We saw the dog that lost his life there, and I did a painting of it. His name was Sirius. And then from that, I started painting a lot of search and rescue dogs. And these 3 search and rescue dogs we went out and spent the day with in Arizona. And shortly after taking some photographs and doing this piece, they all went to Utah to the Olympics. And they were bomb detection dogs that worked at the Olympics to make sure that everything was safe at the Olympics.
So sort of a serious twist on that particular work. And then I have, if I can open up, there's Sirius, the dog that you said. This dog lost his life at the World Trade Center, is that? Yeah,
he was a bomb detection dog, and his short story was basically when the first plane hit the tower, his handler, David Lim, heard something, the dog started barking. David took off to go up to see what happened, and by the time he got back, Sirius had perished in the building, and they found his body and took him out with the flag, and we went to the memorial, and it was a very touching moment.
Well, another story I know that moved you greatly, as it did so many of us here on the First Coast, is the Jacksonville Humane Society fire. Now, the dog that you've painted here is Lucky, and Lucky actually found a home with the fire department, which is a good reason to name him Lucky, don't you think?
Yes, he's actually now at Station 28. He has a permanent home there, a forever home as we call it, and he's just a great dog. He was here last night at the gallery, and I'm sure you'll see more of him in the days to come, and he's now gone from puppy to adolescence, and he acts his age, and he's a great dog to be around.
Well, this book that I was holding up, you'll be here to sign this book today from 1 to 4, I understand, here at the gallery. And if you'd like to come by and see some of this work or some of the more humorous work, I want to close on this one because a lot of the work of Ron Burns, it's all nose. And I know I have one of these dogs at home that everywhere you look, there's her nose. So it's real. If you're a pet lover, you don't want to miss this exhibit. And again, Ron will be here to sign this book from 1 to 4. Thanks, Ron. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, Eden. Road to Recovery will be on display until September 30th. The exhibit is at the R. Roberts Gallery. That's on St. John's Avenue. Proceeds will go to the Jacksonville Humane Society. You can call 388-1188 for more information.